step up a little bit. What's up, Colts Nation? I'm Lawrence Owen. With me,
Derek Larger.
What's going on, man?
Let's go.
All right, so today, it's a hot one today. It's Sunday around noon, and sold out crowd. It's supposed to hit about 90 degrees. It's going to be interesting to see what the Colts bring today in pads. What are you hoping to see today?
Oh, I'm hoping to see a lot more of the offense. You know, I want to be able to see more of Matt Ryan slicing and dicing up the defense.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'd love to see a little bit more. See if Alec Pierce starts to gain a little bit of tread against Stephon Gilmore,
Absolutely.
who he's been lined up against him quite a bit. Another thing I want to see is more of that battle between Yannick, Yannick, and that left tackle
absolutely.
and stuff.
We were talking about that the other day. Absolutely. That is the matchup that everybody wants to see.
Absolutely. And then, of course, you know, we want to see the depth of the tight end behind Mo Alley Cox. Who's going to take that number 2, number 3 spot? Are we going to have 4 tight ends this season? We don't know. We got to check it out. Hopefully, Ogletree maybe steps up a little bit more. Obviously, Jelani Woods has been showing his improvement as well. Kylan Granson started off training camp kind of slow, but he's been picking it up a little bit this past week.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Had his best day. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday last week. Had a touchdown pass from Matt Ryan. Really hoping he can continue to build on that because, like you said, struggled the first week. Hopefully builds on that success in the second week.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to go ahead and step over here. I'm going to grab the camera, and I'm going to do some panning. I'm going to show you the line that's out here. Oh, my goodness. We got people already. Ain't even started yet. And look at this line. Oh, my gosh. Wow. All the way past the media. Look at that. Everybody is going all the way back to the parking lot. Holy. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back afterwards. After practice is over. Obviously, I got a bunch of recording to do during practice. Obviously, no team drills. You know,
teams. Yep.
That's against the rules. Don't want to help the other teams in the NFL out. But we will get individuals and things of that nature. Plus, of course, the media pressers afterwards. And we'll come back. Perhaps Derek and I will do a little thing together afterwards. I don't know.
I'd be down to do it.
All right. We'll be back right after this. What's going on, guys? We got practice in here.
It's time to press it one more time. Get in that way. Good to see you, man. And coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to hear also from Nyheim Hines, Colts running back, is going to join us in just a few minutes. So stay tuned for that. Hey, in the meantime, a few announcements before we get going today. Again, we're going to practice from noon until 1:30. Today also is Give Back Sunday, brought to you by Meyer, as the Colts celebrate nonprofits across the great state of Indiana. If you are new to Colts camp, if this is your first time here, raise your hand, make some noise.
Where have you been?
That is Monmouth. All right, good.
Yes,
it
is.
Why is
That is massive.
Why is this your first day? So I'm hoping the vets can help out the rookies as far as this goes. As you look out, if you're in the grandstands, if you're looking at me, if you're looking at the field, there's 2 fields, right? There's a field to the left and a field over to your right as you look out. Field number 1, as we discussed, that's going to be this field over here to the left. That's the field to the north. Field 2 is the field to the right. That's where you see Colts players over here warming up, getting ready for practice. That is field 2 to the south. The 7-on-7, 11-on-11 periods, offense and defense, those today are happening on field 1. All right, field 1 is this field over here to the left. So I know we're packed. We got a lot of people here today, but most of the 11-on-11 and 7-on-7, those periods are happening on field 1, the field to the north. Also, we asked, I know it's early in practice and a lot of people are still moving up and moving around, but during practice we will ask that please do not lean or sit or block this front concourse area. Please don't sit on the front railings, this black railing, during practice today so we can move and get around and go to the concession stand or the bathroom and get a glass of water. All right, we're practicing until 1:30 today, so we are packed. A lot of stuff to get to. Team stretch will happen at noon, right at noon. You'll hear the horn go off. Our first period after that is special teams, focusing on punt. After that, it's individual drills, routes versus air. The offense and defense, those units will break up. The defense is going to be on field 2. The offense will work on field number 1. The offense is in white. Defensive players are in blue. Then it's one-on-one period. That'll start around 12:30. After that, it's our first 7-on-7 period. That will begin around 12:45 for about 12 plays. Then we have back-to-back team periods. 12:45 to about 1 o'clock, back-to-back team periods. The first block is going to be first and second down. After that, it's going to be moving the ball. We're going to spot the ball up and down the field, work on kind of that 2-minute approach towards the end of the half or the end of the game. Then it's special teams after that, punt return. That'll start around 1:05. Then another 7-on-7 period. That period is focusing on empty sets. 5 wide, so a lot of passing obviously in 7-on-7, but 5 wide in that period. Then we're wrapping it up with a final team period from about 1:25 to just after 1:30. That also is focusing on empty sets, 5 wide to close out practice today. Again, it's great to have everybody here, man. Jam-packed, sold out. Let's play football. We're rocking, we're rolling. Good to have everybody here, and let's go Colts.
Right?
It's honestly worse just standing and not like moving around. At least I get some, feel like I'm doing something.
Move this a little bit. We got Frank.
Boys on the bikes.
Get it tied up on Frank. Got Frank talking with former coach. What's going on, man?
I caught up with Yannick. Yannick?
Yeah.
He told me, DM him my address, he'll take care of it.
Awesome. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. It's going to be warm, Matt. What's going on?
It's all right. I've been in worse. I spent a summer in St. Louis for a ballpark one time. Freaking every day was like this. Every day, if not worse.
Derek.
Yes, sir.
Colts Caveman.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Had to read your tag. Oh, I will. Oh, no, that's fine. I just want to thank Coach Reich for signing the Not Today stuff for me. No, that's why
I wonder if I can ask him.
And I'm sitting right there. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
See if that helps.
Help me a little bit.
Go down to the other side.
Okay. Uh-huh.
he's talking. I don't want to interrupt him.
I know.
Right?
I'm not that.
You're not that person.
No, I'm not that person. No.
You want me to be? No, I won't. Sorry.
I just want to thank him. He signed some not today stuff for me and sent it to my house.
That is awesome.
A hat and a shirt.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
Oh, Nyheim Hines. Nyheim
Yeah, he's
Hines.
coming up to talk.
I'm gonna see if Nyheim Hines can go sign this. He's right there. Where are my parents?
We got a few minutes up before practice. Again, those will be 11-on-11, 7-on-7 periods. Those are going to happen on field 1 if you're just coming in. Hey, I got another special guest here before we get going. Running back number 21, make some noise, Nyheim Hines. Nyheim, how's camp going so far?
Some of these offensive wins, some of these defensive wins, one thing's iron sharpening iron, so we're getting better.
You are playing, you're all over the place. Running back, wide receiver, you're catching balls. You're working with like 3 different position groups, it seems like. How do you balance that? How do you balance it during practice? How do you balance it after practice in the playbook?
Honestly, I think it just goes from when we first got here. Just really trying to be the best to get better. No matter what it is, it's an opportunity. So we're just trying to be the best to get better each opportunity. That's how we look at it. Just trying to go out there and execute like the same way.
Another season, another quarterback, this time Matt Ryan. It looks like it's going incredibly well in terms of the acclimation process, commanding the huddle. What's it like playing for number 2?
It's great to play with a man. It makes it easier. Trying to control the offense. One thing about it is he's using us to trust us to do as well. So we're super excited to see the rest of this team this year.
You're heading into year number 5. It's great. You've been here a long time. You've seen some really, really good performances. You've seen some really good crowds at Lucas Oil Stadium as well. Most of the time, it is sold out. It is loud. The floor is yours. What do you want to say to Colts fans heading into 2022?
I just want to say, first off, thank you guys. We know it's hot out here, and there's been days where it's been raining. So thank you guys for coming out here and bringing in the juice every day. It's hard to be in practice, but you guys' energy helps us get through it. So thank you guys for that. We'll miss you guys on week 1 and week 2. We'll see you guys on week 3. Let's bring in the juice today and week 3. Let's go.
If you play fantasy football, remember this number right here, number 21, Nyheim Hines, and your fantasy day here in 2022. Hey, just a reminder again, I know there's a lot going on. My name's up here, some of a few autographs before we guys forget. But if we can, let's keep the concourse free and clear. Please don't lean on it.
Hey guys, please smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tag that notification bell so that you're notified next time I go live. Don't forget, you can also share this video to your favorite social media, and please open up that description of the video. In there you find a link to my Patreon, which is only $5 a month. Get all of my content plus Patreon specific content, and of course my merch shop right here. This channel is proudly sponsored by the Backroom Collection. They do beautiful sports canvas art with football, basketball, baseball, and other sports themes. Special orders are accepted and autograph pieces are available. Many Indianapolis Colts signed pieces will be available beginning in November. Just use your discount code CL10 to purchase the pieces you want to spice up your living area. That's CL10. Alright, so I'm going to be killing there it is. Alright, so I had to kill the volume because they're getting ready to kick on music, and obviously I can't have that music on here, otherwise I get hit for copyright. Well, We can't have that now, can we? Also, over there on the Backroom Collection, which the link is in the description, go ahead, check that out, man. There's a lot of really, really good stuff. That's an old copy, so, you know, there are autographed stuff already there. That was talking about last November. I need to make a new ad there. Here we got the defense and offense warming up a little bit, kind of following DeForest and Ben and Quiddy and Dio around a little bit here. Obviously, I'm sorry, guys. I follow Defoe around a lot because he's my favorite player on the Colts. I have yet to meet the man. Now, I've been to multiple practices and have yet to meet him. We got a little bit of right there. I know some of you are big Q fans, expecting an extension to be announced sometime soon. Frank up there talking to him a little bit. Well, no, I guess he's not talking to him. He just walked by. But that's a combination right there, right? You know, Defoe versus Big Q. That's a heck of a fight right there on the Colts line right there on opposite sides of that line of scrimmage. But this is basically, again, you know, they're just doing warm-ups. So I'm going to use this time right here. Guys, all of you that watch this, whether it's all the way through or you skip through to find your favorite parts, thank you. Thank you so much. I do this for you guys. So it's huge for me. There's a little bit of shot of Gilly right there. Some of the defensive backs. I had to zoom in. Isaiah Rodgers. I had to zoom in a little bit. There's Darius Shaq Leonard. Forgive my shoddy camera work. I think I got a little bit better compared to last time, but it's still a work in progress. I'm not used to using this quality of a camera myself. My wife was always the one that used this camera when shooting basketball games for the Indy Express professional basketball team. So I wasn't the one always behind the camera, so I'm still learning how to work it properly. But I'm getting better. There's a nice little wide shot. This has been really fun for me. Walking with the camera is awful because it just shakes and shakes and shakes. But I don't want to cut. You get what I'm saying? So I apologize for that. There's Big Grove, who's going to have an interview later. I even got a question in on him. Ryan Kelly, right in front of that dude right there in the white shirt. So you can't see him. There they are. That doesn't quite look like the stretching that you would expect from professionals. It doesn't really look like much of a... Now this looks like a little bit more of a stretch, maybe. I'd like to see him actually kind of stretch out those tendons. Less chance of injury, right? Yeah, he's doing his side right there, and that is actually stretching. So, but it was a lot of fun being here. I got burnt so bad. Oh my goodness, I am red all over. I would have got this out yesterday, but I felt really ill in my stomach and stinging everywhere, so I had to take the rest of the day off, basically. Even took today off for Believe. Try to get healed so I don't look so red behind the camera. Nice close-up of Gilly, who's been absolutely lights out in camp so far. I mean, everyone he goes against, he shuts down. He shut down Alec Pierce for the most part. Today in practice, well, yesterday, because I recorded this yesterday, I'm doing this right now. Man, he locked down Pittman, even got an interception against him. A couple deflections. There's Shaq sitting there nodding his head. He's having fun watching. He did an interview. When I first started recording this, he did an interview. What's up, Isaiah? But kind of the way Nyheim did, where I recorded it, I didn't get there soon enough to record that. So But I was actually there on time. We were only allowed to be there 15 minutes early. We were allowed to leave the media room 15 minutes early. But they started talking and stuff a half hour early. Media's not allowed to get there until 15 minutes before practice starts. So, but had a lot of fun. Earlier, you heard me talking to Colts Caveman, Derek Larger, of course, is there. I met a few people, right? So those of you that I didn't mention that I did meet, shout out. Appreciate it. Always love meeting you guys. And the pan on that line, oh my goodness. If you were in line while I was recording that earlier, say something in the comments. Love to know who you are. But there's Frank talking to Defo. Ryan, it's going to take a while for me to get used to Ryan Kelly's mustache. Another guy right there, number 71, Matt Pryor. He is a big dude, and he's actually performing very well in camp. Much better than what a lot of us expected. We were thinking that, we needed to go out and get one, and we got Bernard Ryman, and a lot of people thought that Ryman, including myself, mind you, thought that Ryman would probably take that left tackle position. But Pryor's really held his own, even against guys like Ngakwe. So, man, I keep messing that name up, and I'm sorry, Unique. If you ever listen to this or watch this or something, and I screw your name up, I apologize. I try to fix it afterwards, want to catch myself, but I don't say your name all the time, so sorry, drinking my coffee while I'm sitting here doing this voiceover. The drills today were really fun to watch. I actually enjoyed watching a lot of those as well. It was so hot. I was just happy about the wind out there, man. I'll tell you. Zaire Franklin, right there. You can get an interview with him later on. He had some pops today in practice. I mean pops. He lit up Jonathan Taylor in the hole at the goal line during this practice. It was a goal line runs, 2-minute offense, and man, he lit him up, kept him out. Now, obviously, the very next play, Jonathan Taylor broke a one-arm tackle and got into the end zone. But they played in this practice today. It was all-out practice. They were hammering each other. Man, when that ball is snapped and those pads were hitting, it was loud. Oh, wow. It was super loud. They were hitting wholeheartedly. And the D-line, the linebacker, the whole defense, they won the day by far. And it's something expected still, right? But against the running game, I expected the run game to be better against this defense than what I saw yesterday. The run game did not do well at all. The defense just held their own. I even asked Grover in that presser, hey, how do you feel about how your defense did when, stopping the run the way you did in practice? And he's like, I did my job, So it was pretty cool. And the question didn't pick up my voice very well. The question to Zaire Franklin when he's like, I'll bet on me, I pick me every time. That was my question, and I asked him, you versus JT at the goal line. And his answer was that, right? So, a lot of confidence in this defense right now, and rightfully so. They're out there playing their butts off. They're loaded with talent. So, believe it or not, Kenny's out there playing, but it's been that man right there, Stephon Gilmore, who's been absolutely lights out there on the outside. He's going to pick up a practice pad. Right there. Take it out. I remember that. Nice close-up view of Stephon. I think he even kind of looked at me a little bit. Sideways. Ah! Bill Brooks. Got to talk to him for a few seconds. I'm trying to get my camera set up around the video camera and those big monster speakers. I mean, it was blowing my ears out right here. So it's a good thing you don't have to hear it because it was loud as heck. Really, really loud music. But the toughest thing really was to find good camera spots because the good camera spots are taken by experienced cameramen, right? They know where they're going. And you think you got a good camera spot, and then next thing you know, there's like 10 people standing in your way. Usually guys like referees or assistants and stuff like that out there. Looks like we're doing special teams drills. I'll zoom out so we can see what the heck's going on, Lawrence. There we go. See what I'm talking about? And I got to get around that, yeah, because I didn't have a very good angle for it, so I had to move. I realized, oh yeah, I don't have a very good angle here because stuff's in my way and people are in my way, right? So I'm trying to get a better camera angle. A little bit of an overcast, but man, it was so hot. Did I find my spot now finally? No, look at all them white hats. Come on now, get the heck out my way. Yeah, Kiefer and them over there talking. There, looks like I finally set my camera down. I'm missing some of the drill just from freaking walking to new spots. I don't know, is it just me or is anyone else, when you see number 30 on special teams, you think of George Odom? It's natural, right? All pro George Odom. Hope he's doing well out there. Sanchez with the punt. Bam! Boom. Good catch. And look, they're playing physical. Well, not necessarily too physical, obviously, on special teams. You hit a guy running full speed, you know, that's just wrong in practice. That's just wrong because you can seriously hurt somebody. So, you know, that's why they're not hitting at full speed. But they're practicing at full speed. It's just when it comes up to hitting, they're not going to hit too hard in special teams, especially during returns. Because you don't want to hurt Rodgers or Hines or whoever's returning the football, right? Sanchez got a heck of a punt. Boom! Good protection there. He ain't even returning, you know, that he's not the returner, I guess, so they're just practicing to see how he's doing. Lara Overton sitting there talking. Happened to see her. I was going to say hi. I actually did say hi later on, but obviously can't do that. Saw Carolyn Can as well while I was laying in the media tent trying to cool down. Boom. Talked to her for a little bit. Nice grab by Rodgers. He didn't let it hit his body. He just reached out with his hands there and caught the ball before it hit the ground. That's actually kind of a dangerous move, but he did it anyhow. Man, that white hat towering over everybody else. That's Jelani. He's a big boy. Frank keeping a close eye on all this. Boom! I didn't get a very good shot at that. My bad. I didn't see where the ball went because I was trying to watch where my camera. See, I'm looking through my camera lens rather than, overall, because I still don't have that good idea of what the camera's looking at without looking at the little screen that it's showing what it is. And with the sun that's out there, it was blaring off that screen, and it was really hard to see. This isn't a bad angle, though. I got a pretty good angle here. What do you guys think of Rigoberto Sanchez, anyhow, as our punter? Where do you rank him? See, I just missed. Dang, that went clean over his head. That's a touchback. Where do you rank Rigoberto Sanchez in the history of the Indianapolis Colts punters, like going all the way back to guys like Ron Stark and stuff like that? I'm just curious. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like button, man. Helps a ton with the analytics, right? The more likes there are on this, the more that YouTube will show this out to people. And then, of course, the more people who watch it, the more money that I will get paid. And then the more money I get paid means I can go out and do this kind of stuff more often. See, he tried to reach out with his hands that time and dropped it. I just talked about that earlier, about that's not a good idea. You want to use your body to catch those, right? Trap it. It's not like a pass. That ball is doing flip-flops in the air. You don't want to catch those with your hands. You want to catch them. You want to do a body trap. And he didn't do it that time. And he dropped it right on the ground. That would have been terrible news had that been in game. Paris walking by. See how he used his body to catch that? That's the right way of doing it. Oh, he got around the edge. Once he got around the edge, he was done. Yeah. All right, looks like that's the end of this practice session. We're going to see what happens now. I think we're going to get some one-on-one drills. Maybe some position drills. I don't know. We're going to find out. I can't remember exactly what's next. There's Mike Strahan. He's out there in practice. He's not suited up, obviously. He's still working through an injury, but he's a big boy too, isn't he? Can't wait to see him back on the practice field, though. There's Lara, right there in the bottom left corner. Actually, I was talking to her and I. While I was doing this, I was talking to her. And Lara, if you see this, I wasn't ignoring you. I was trying to talk to you and get this content for all the viewers, right? I'm trying to multitask, but I'm not very good at it because, I'm kind of a focus type guy, not a multitasker. I like to focus on one thing at a time. All right, so they're doing wide receiver drills, position drills right here. Trainer sitting there throwing the ball at him. I don't have the right angle. I need to move it just a little bit. Nope. Wrong way, dork. No one wants to see the referee. Oh, that's Frank Reich in the back. I was going to say, no one wants to see the side and the line judge. Come on now. They're not the highlights of the video, but no, Frank Reich was walking in the background. Here we go. We get to see some of these. These drills here. That was a good one right there by Doolin. That was a good one right there by Pierce. Love how they're doing these little digs, man. Reggie sitting right over the top of him. That's him right there in the hoodie. What the heck are you doing in a hoodie, Reggie? Oh, probably because of the sun. I don't know. Maybe he don't want to get burnt. But he's out there in a hoodie, and it's like 90 degrees outside in the sun. That's crazy. Hey, whatever, Reg. Whatever, man. Oh, they're doing comebacks here. Comeback routes. Reggie's trying to teach him how to look exactly the same until you make your break. Right? Because that's what he was so good at. Making your route. Ooh. Should have caught that. I know it was close, but. Well, he bobbled it too. There we go. A little bit more angle. I'm picking up and moving. Maybe I'm trying to get a better angle. Because there's people in the way. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. No matter where you go, there's people in the way and walking around. There's a red line on the field where cameras cannot go past. Media people cannot go past the red line. That woman right there is in my way 90% of the time. Oh, that was beautiful by Paris right there. She's got more screen time than anyone else. The woman in the glasses on this show. It's crazy. That's the defense over there trying to do their, I think those are, yeah, the defensive. Oh, here's the running backs doing their drills. Well, that's some serious footwork right there. Man. Very, very serious footwork. That's got to take a lot of freaking body control to be able to go at that, those kind of steps and that routine and make that. My goodness, I couldn't do that. No way. Nope. Not even if I had been doing it for 15 straight years, I don't think I could do that. That's a darn good angle for this running back drill. Position drills. Man, these guys are talented. We got a heck of a running back room, man. Heck of a running back room. All right, now where am I going? What am I doing here? Getting a good look. I'm picking up and moving again because I don't want to get that woman in my freaking view. Whistle blew. So that means that was the end of that team drill. Now we're going to go to something else. Maybe team drills are over with and we're going to get some one-on-ones possibly. Yeah, that's quite possible. I don't know. We'll find out right here. What we got going on? There she is. Ugh. She's just doing her job, though, and just happens to be in my way. Okay. I think we're watching some one-on-ones here. No, it's just position drill. There's no defense with them. There will be defense with them here in a little bit. This is where your quarterbacks are switching sides after every pass. You'll have Ryan on the left side, and then on the next pass he moves over and passes to the right side. Whoops, that was a bad drop. That hit him right in a bad spot, didn't it? The hands. Who was that? That was number 8. Let me go look and see who that is again. I know. It's just my brain's not good with numbers. All right, my bad. It's John Hurst. That was not a good look on him. Well, that's not good. I'm not even getting the catches here. I don't have a very wide. There we go. I'm following now. Oop, he fell. Can't do that, my guy. That's a potential interception right there. Pittman, stop, come back, catch the football. Number 7. Oop. Deep pass to, you've seen that. That was Alec. I'm picking up because there's people in the freaking way you can't see. You see Nyheim Hines, he's over here working with the wide receivers. Still, it says a lot. That says a lot to me. Now I think the defense is coming up. I think they're going to be playing. I think we're doing one-on-ones here. I think. Nope. That was a beautiful route right there by Paris, though. They're taking turns throwing it. There you go. I got a lot of faith. After being to a few of these practices, I kind of see what Ballard and Reich was saying. They had some drops today. That was a good maneuver right there by Hines. They had a few drops, but it's still very early in camp. And I see what Reich and Ballard are saying about the wide receivers. They are a talented group. Just need a little bit of time to get adjusted, get the experience, right? Hopefully they can get the experience they need in preseason, get a few games in. That was a nice stretched out grab right there by Pierce. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Line Judge, in my way. Good catch. That time, Hurst caught the ball right along the sideline. Kept his feet in bounds, too, when he did it. Because, I mean, he was right up on the sideline when he caught that ball. It was a well-placed ball, though. Well, at least you got to see Paris catch it over her head. Public safety volunteer. And see, I'm trying to move it because her head is in the way. See, I wish... My problem, I don't see a lot of leading with Foles as much. Like right there, that was well led to Hines by Matt Ryan. But Foles kind of throws it right at the player rather than leading it in front of him. I don't know. It might just be timing, though, you know. It's not like Foles had all the extra time in the offseason to get these guys' speeds and routes down the way Ryan did during the offseason with the throw-arounds that he established before, you know, training camp ever started. So there's Reggie sitting there just watching. Ooh, he's giving 5. Said that apparently he liked what he saw from Alec right there. Hurst, good. That was good route. It was a very good route. Nice route. Samson Nakal. I keep forgetting his name. I realize, number 86. Realize why I keep forgetting. He got overthrown. Paris got overthrown that time. But there you go. That was behind him, and still he was able to catch it. Good job. Hines. Where Reggie's telling him, reach out, grab that sucker, reach out for it. Now we got someone, there's the defense walking in. We're going to get a few one-on-ones, and then I think that's the end of this after the one-on-ones. Again, if you haven't done it yet, what are you waiting for? Please smash that like button. Look at Darius bringing energy. Way to go, Shaq. Now, I got to get a position for these one-on-ones, but again, she's just standing there. I want to look at her and say, move! But I can't because she's a volunteer for public safety. Deep, and yes, that is Gilmore deflecting the pass to Michael Pittman. Granted, Ryan didn't throw it deep enough. There's Jelani. Jelani going up against Julian Blackman. That was no contest right there. None. And that ball was even thrown behind him. Had that ball been thrown in front of him, man, that would have been Gandhi with the wind. What we got coming up? Move the camera. Why am I focusing on number 7 for? Sorry, guys. Foles. I might have been talking to somebody at this point. Someone might have came up to me and said, hey, what's up? There, I focus in. Who's 49? What a tight end. Michael Jacobson. That's a good route. No. Yeah, and it was a tight end. The trees. It's the trees. There's Big Mo waiting on his turn. Yeah, I didn't catch it. Wasn't quick enough. There's Mo. No, that's not Mo. Nice. Oh, that was pretty. Ashton Doolin. That was a good little route right there. Got a good stop, turn around, catch. Contested too. Big Mo against. Ooh, look at Cross reaching in, knocking that ball away. That was a really good pass right there by Sam. Sam's throwing a couple balls here. See how this pass looks. Well placed, high, caught the ball. There's Hurst again. Turns around, caught that sucker, falling down behind and caught that. That was a good play. He's making up for that drop earlier. Foles now at quarterback. The tight end that we talked about earlier, Jacobson, that was a good catch down the sideline right there on the out route. Ryan now at quarterback, closing in on the end of this. Oh, Hines. Hines stumbled and Rodgers made him pay. He said, nope. That's a big fat nope. Oh, deep down, I think he caught that. I actually think he caught that, if I remember correctly. It's Michael and Gilmore. Mike caught it that time. What? That's okay. During the team drill, he got intercepted. Good defensive play right there. Reached in, slapped the ball down. Paris, what a catch against Kenny Moore. He just jumped up, turned around, squared his shoulders in midair. Good body control, good hand-eye coordination, caught that ball. That was pretty. Nope. Pierce couldn't lose his guy. Oh, that was a beautiful move. And still got intercepted. Still got intercepted. Wow. There's Kylan. Oh, man, he just dusted his dude. Dusted his dude. Guys, smash that like button. Hit subscribe. If you're not subscribed, tag that notification bell so that you're notified next time I go live or upload a video. Appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget the donation bar if you want to help us get out there. And check out the Patreon. All the links are in the description of the video.
Just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.